Hello! It's the Geek Force out and about again. This time we're at Harvey Haddon Stadium in Nottingham, the sports village here, and we're here for the East Midlands Model Railway exhibition.
First time I've been here, it'll be interesting. Obviously we're just doing it for all the train collectors out there, along with everything else that we do. And yeah, hopefully you'll see some good stuff and we'll get some interviews off some of the professionals.
And maybe we'll prove that all train collectors aren't anoraks. Since about 1978. It's a very, very big exhibition place actually. I think from what I gather it's got bigger every year they've done that.
So I'm here with Bob. He's a model train enthusiast. He's going to tell us a bit about how he got into it, his experiences and why he keeps carrying on the passion that he likes. So Bob, how long have you been doing this for?
I've been doing it for about 7 or 8 years. I started when I retired from academia. I wanted a new challenge in life, so this was the one thing I opted for. Very much encouraged by my kids to get on and do it.
And do you have like the train sets that are set out over here? Do you have that big a scale?
No, I'm sort of thinking of that at the moment. I haven't quite got to that stage yet. But the only thing I've done is built a Thomas the Tank Engine set for my grandson, who absolutely loves it. So that's good.
And what does your wife think of it?
Indifferent. She's a macking golfer, so that's her passion. This is mine, in retirement.
And that's the thing, is it? It's different passions.
Yeah. Well, I'm a video game enthusiast majority. This does intrigue me, but I think my wife will probably crucify me if I start creating more stuff. So 7-8 years you've been doing it. It's not that long, really.
No. I had interest in sort of trains from my youth, really, back in the sort of 50s and early 60s. About being believe it or not, an anorak train spotter, but I didn't do anything while I was in employment. Just when I retired into something new to move on to. This has proved really quite successful.
So as an enthusiast out there who's not done anything, how much have you spent on train sets over the years? Is it expensive to get into? Is it?
It doesn't have to be.
Right.
But I must admit I've spent rather a lot of money on lathes and various other things to really set myself up in a workshop to do what I need to do. But that's all part of learning new skills, which I think is fairly essential. Keeps the Alzheimer's away, possibly, who knows.
So we're talking hundreds or we're talking thousands?
We could be talking, in excess of 1,000 easily.
Wow.
Come to shows like this and it's very easy to spend money. You soon learn to keep your hands in your pockets.
Well, Bob's going to show us an old train that I've got from 30 years ago. It's not been used. He does have a test track over here. What's happened?
Yeah, Airfix, Phil. I don't know anything about Airfix trains.
Yeah, like I said, my dad built it for me 30 years ago. He's going to give it a whirl to see if it will work first time. So 3 decades, let's see what happens.
Fingers crossed.
Big moment for Phil.
No, it's not been used in 30 years. My dad got me a train set when I was about 5 or 6. It's been in the garage along with all the other bits and bobs. And we're part of the website. We're just going to view Bob here. We're just going to try it out for us and see what happens. It could be a fail, but we don't know.
Drum roll, Phil.
Try it.
Oh, it's moving.
Wow.
There we go. 30 years.
It's going to need a bit of attention, I think.
Yeah.
Well, there's hope.
Yeah, but Dad will be happy.
I've been on a train that speed for.
It's full Powerball.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do much more. I'd get my course.
It's cold in the garage.
Yeah. It might just need a bit of cleaning things, cleaning the wheels and so on.
This is the danger if I start repairing it and doing it up, then I'm going to get anything less and it'll cost me hundreds and hundreds. And the wife will divorce me.
I wouldn't get too old at full power. Good idea. Is that
That's
okay?
brilliant, yeah, fantastic.
So Phil, this is the ultimate, isn't it? Look at that.
What size is this? This is bigger than normal.
It's bigger than a normal one, isn't it? bigger than a normal one. That sounds a bit wrong.
I don't know what size it is. What are the sizes?
I think this is O gauge, isn't it? You get double O, which is smaller. I'm sure that this is O.
It's like they've done this area, haven't they? Down there to here. There's the bridges. There. So they've done that all right as well.
See, that to me in itself is incredible. That this is called green scene, and that's just your coloured grass with a different setup.
Can't see any purple sticky haze though.
That is brilliant. Welcome to Falcon. It's the summer 1990. England have recently lost to West Germany in the Football World Cup. We're in the quiet town of Falcon, in the middle of England. Life continues as normal. The town is served by an occasional passenger service with freight, being the main traffic on the secondary railway line. Beyond the station town centre, the land opens out to reveal a small freight yard served by local workings and Speedlink services, as the main line gently curves away, with a mixture of old and new buildings following its course. Now that is brilliant. So it's modelled in 1:76, this one, double O gauge. That, the attention, the fact that it's got a little story to it, I love that.
We've even got the old cars as well.
From 1990.
I do believe that's Vauxhall Cavalier. So that would have been 1990.
Popular in 1990.
We've got the old Golf Mark 1 or 2 over there.
I don't know about you, Phil. The railway inn looks inviting. Let's go through a pond. I like the little back-to-back terraces or something. Let's go.
How did you get into all this? Just
My dad went into model railways anyway,
So from a kid then?
Grew up with them,
Grew up with,
yeah. Grew up with them.
I think that's often the way, isn't it, for people? It's enthusiasm from you guys.
It's not a bad hobby. Not a cheap hobby now either.
No, we're just saying.
Some of the prices of them now are ridiculous. But
What's the most you've spent on one part or one engine?
There was one I sold a few weeks ago. It was a steam locomotive. It's got sound in it. It's had a flickering firebox for when they shovel in the coal and you can see the glow of the fire flickering, and that was about £450 worth together. That one is down the other end. It's a 2-car unit, so it's that was white, made with colours on it. They've announced a model of that 5 years ago. It's still not come out yet. And it's all you see in Nottingham. So I needed to have one. I've had to pay to have it repainted. So that's cost me over £400 for that as well. Because obviously paying for a respec on a 2-car unit is not a cheap thing. But if you want one and it's not out yet, you've got to have it. I mean, for this show, I needed one. I could do it to at least 2 really. I can't afford to buy 2 of them.
How many of these shows do you do then a year? Is it a regular
It
sort of
depends. I mean, I'm thinking of selling the layout, so obviously I've had to turn down. But I had 3 or 4 invites yesterday. I had another one this morning before the show even opened. I'm proposing taking the other one, which is easier to manage. This one I need a van to take it. Because it's an 8-foot board, whereas the other ones breaks down into 2 4-foot timbers. And I crate them up so they stack on top of each other. I can fit them down one side of the car. And all the other stuff fit in one car, and I can get another operator in there as well. So all I need is one car to transport that. For this one, it's a van plus the operator's car.
And how long does this take to set up then? Every time you move it around, what kind of length of time you take?
It's usually about half an hour, and then you have a bit of a test just to make sure it's all working and that before you start the exhibition. Some of the exhibitions they haven't got very even floors. I mean, like I say on here, I've got boards underneath that end, but not underneath anything else. So there's a massive gap down here. It all depends on the venue. I mean, I'm talking to the guy on the stand next to us this morning. He organises there's a Derby show, and he was inviting this for next year, but obviously I couldn't do it. And he was saying that they did a show not long ago, and that one was in a floor at Stafford, and the floor was like that. Right. He says that you had to adjust the feet and everything, and it's got adjustable feet on the bottom of the bits, and it was taking it easy, set up, and then when he moved to another place that was flat, it took just as long to get it back to where it was.
Yeah, because you changed that setup, yeah.
Yeah.
And do you think, I mean, for you today, has it been successful so far?
I've had a lot of interest in it. I mean, it was more so yesterday. The more people coming around yesterday that mentioned it. It's still been okay today. But yesterday was really busy. A lot of good feedback yesterday about the model as well.
So where do you guys meet then, usually? And
we actually met at the club. I mean, I just went up there to see what it was like, and Matt was already a member, and Sean was living up in Leeds. He came back from there, and now he's back a member of the club again, and we met up and just all get on with the same interests. You know, we'll wait to see Star Wars again. We'll go out,
yeah, we did as well, yeah.
Trips and everything else, so yeah, it's been good.
And what's the name of the group then? What's the name of it?
Ilkeston Woodside.
I think the main thing that came out from the model train fair at Harvey Haddon was just how genuinely nice the people were in wanting to share their enthusiasm, and sort of when you went asking about your train,
yeah,
there was no question of helping you. They just sort of went for it straight away, and
it was for everyone. It's for novices, it's for experts. It was overall, you know, every person was on call to ask any questions or answer any answers. So yeah, no, it was overall it was a good day. It brought back some memories for me as a kid, trying out my old railway set. Yeah, it was a really good day.
And it was interesting that you could enter kind of at any level. Like for most fandom and stuff, for any kind of fandom, you've got an investment to make in that fandom, haven't you?
Yeah.
And for the people there was kind of a real range of prices and setups. So you could enter in at any of those levels, from like real sort of micro trains and micro setups to kind of as big as you wanted to go, really, to sort of setting it up in your garden and riding on the things. And I don't think the people are particularly anoraks. They're just genuinely enthusiastic for trains and for model railways. And
a lot of time and effort had been put into these setups. You know, some of them were really specific about what area they wanted to do, whether it was the German Alps or it was
just something as simple as Nottingham railway station.
I think there was a Southall train station there, wasn't there?
Yeah. And time periods as well, which was interesting. So
and even down to the tiny models, you know, even the surrounding areas, they did them into a great detail about that. So.
Well, it certainly got me interested again. I mean, since that I went and bought kind of a little Engage Scotsman and Mallard, which I'm going to kind of just, I don't want to do a massive setup, but I just thought it was nice to kind of have those sets. And I know yours was fixed up and...
Mine's still in the box. I've still got the setup my dad did, the whole, you know, with all the scenery and things like that. So it just needs to be dusted off and the engine's ready to go, I think.
So if you've any doubts about, you know, you've probably been sitting there with the railway and things thinking, should I get involved in this again? Is it a bit too anoraki, a bit too geeky? It's no more geeky than any of us liking Star Wars or Star Trek or anything else. So go out there and get involved, try and find a model railway enthusiast club in your area, just like the one we've got in Nottingham.
Traveling to the past without a safety net.